Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Tribecast. You know, Sophie used to do quite a bit of compilation videos similar to me, but she took a big break and now she's coming back. And I enjoy her content. I enjoy her her take on things. And this is why women are going, or men are going overseas. You know, looking for foreign women. Why we're passport bros. So please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
Hi, friends.
A minimum height.
I am heightist in that I won't date a guy like under like 6'1".
Wait, what did this shirt say? I love to make boys cry.
Oh yeah, they cry all right when you try to get on them.
Under like 6'1".
Would you exclude obesity?
No.
Minimum income.
80K.
Fucking liar. You know you would exclude obesity. You don't. If you're looking for a man that's 6'1 plus, you're not gonna want an obese man. That's just
She can't exclude it.
right.
She can't. It would be way too hypocritical at this point.
What do you think, like, probability of meeting a man in the U.S.?
40?
It's actually 0.79%.
Wow, I love that for me.
Like, that's how delusional these women are. They get told they think it's 40%, which is fucking high, and it gets down to 0.01% or something like that, and they're like, yes, the man I want is rare. And how are you gonna find this man? How, like that's the point he's trying to make. It's gonna be pretty hard to look for a man that has these qualities.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Other girls on dates.
Hold on. I'm thirsty, let me take a sip.
Do girls really cover their mouths when they're doing that? Don't think I've ever dated a girl that did that.
Wow.
Versus me on dates.
You're so funny.
I got into doing gangbangs in 2008.
What?
Could you imagine?
This is funny now, but this is about to be most of y'all's grandmothers.
Dude, Sophie ain't wrong.
This is your grandmother? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit.
My God, how things have evolved. I remember.
Dude, this is gonna be more of the norm. What, grandmothers participating in gangbangs and all these weird things? Because all these modern women now are gonna be grandmothers / that age sooner or later, and I don't see them changing.
remember growing up, every morning my grandma would force me to go to church. She used to have a little shop at the local market, and every day before work we'd have to go to church, and she was just the typical grandmother, super long skirt down to the floor, long sleeves with a little thing on her head, just stereotypical. But now all of that's about to change. This is going to become the norm.
You know, I don't know this, but I've never had any of my grandmothers, both my mom and dad's parents, died in the war. So I never actually fully met any of them. So I don't know how grandmas are, but I've had other grandmas, like from my friends and even my ex-wife's grandmother. Like, they are nothing like these women.
For grandmas.
Yo, fuck, it's Nana. The amount of double takes. I'm
The caption, Nana is wild.
fucking crying. Oh, you said, what the fuck did Nana say?
God dang, dude.
That's gonna be, oh God, the most awkward Thanksgiving. Who helped Nana stuff the turkey this year?
Stop.
Oh, shit.
That's gonna be an overstuffed turkey, that's for sure.
I've ever seen.
Whew.
Guys cheat, we want something new. We want something new, right? But then you know what happens? Your woman finds out, and now she's new. She's never the same again. So now you got new, but you got a bad new.
Question in chat: should women wait for men to text them first, or do we look clingy if we do?
I just answered that.
Yeah, I'll answer this as a woman.
Okay.
I am someone who texts constantly. Like if I'm into you, I am constantly texting you. I talk to you like you're my friend, because if I'm dating you, I see you as my friend and I want to build a friendship with you. And if they decide not to pursue something with me because my communication is too much for them, they're not the one. They're not the one.
Oh, always the one. Everybody's looking for Neo. You know, there's only one, the one. You know, like not every woman has this the one. It doesn't make sense. Nobody was born or built in this world to be someone else's mate, like destiny wise. You know, it's just what you're able to compromise with each other and communicate. If you're constantly texting a person that's super busy and they don't want to text back, or they can't text back, or they're busy doing other things, you should be able to compromise and maybe text less. You shouldn't have to force them to compromise to constantly text you more. It doesn't work that way. That's not what compromise is.
That's it. That's the ultimate answer. It doesn't, because just because you restrict yourself, and I'm choosing not to be annoying right now, you're going to be annoying later to him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if that annoys him because you love to text the person that you like, and you're not able to do that, and then when you finally get comfortable enough to start doing that, it's going to annoy him later.
Yep.
One of the basic things in a relationship that you should have, that is the number one deal breaker in that gets divorced, is communication issues.
That's the number one.
So if somebody initially is
I thought it was finance, but
not communicating with you a way that you need to be communicated with because it's your love language or whatever, why are you going to settle for that initially?
How much do you pay for rent in Bali?
$150 US per night.
Can I see your place?
Sure. What?
You stealing flowers now?
Yeah. No.
she's pretty cute.
It's free. Welcome to Hidden Paradise.
Is that a restaurant?
Yeah.
And is that your room?
No, not yet. Public pool? Don't.
I want to look.
This is 150?
Do you go swimming there often?
No.
God dang.
You cannot really see.
Let me grab your hand.
It's slippery.
Oh.
In front of us is the bar.
She likes nuts.
The school.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, look at that sunset. How do you like your view?
Priceless.
Cool.
Private school, I think.
Should I take my shoes off or keep them on?
Take off your shoes because
This motherfucker. Of course you take off your shoes. You know the rules.
it's Asian. Here's the shower.
I like the mosaics.
While you're watching TV.
Is that what you do? Woo! How'd you rate the bed out of 10?
Infinity.
So nice.
What you paid for.
So nice.
Oh,
Infinity
damn.
Pool, jungle.
What?
This is why I love Bali. Woo!
Don't be afraid to ask men.
See? Travel, man. Look at all these nice places you can travel to and, you know, enjoy for not too much of a price tag. At least the hotels and stuff. The flights are usually where it gets you.
For things like men are literally not afraid to ask us for anything. They will ask you to take your clothes off in 2 seconds, so it doesn't matter. Ask them, give me money.
But Islam is quite patriarchal, isn't it? I mean,
I love this gentleman. I love his clips.
doesn't the Quran say that men have authority over women?
Well, don't they? Men are the ones who have been oppressing you all this time, right? I mean, according to your own narrative, men have been running the show. The feminists are asking for their so-called rights. From who exactly? Look, if you didn't have what you call patriarchy, then what you would have, hell on earth for women.
This is
Because
true.
clearly, women do not have the power to coerce men, to force men, to make men deal with them this way or that way.
Right? This is why there's Passport Bros. I did this clip before and everybody enjoyed it, so I thought it wouldn't be bad to do it a little bit again. And he's right. They can't coerce men to stay and deal with them. Men are leaving. Men are, mid-toweling out of dating markets, and women are upset because they can't force men to do what they want.
If you're out somewhere and a man starts to chat you up and you don't want to be chatted up, what do? You tell him, I have a boyfriend, I'm married, and he goes away. You have to conjure up an imaginary man
I love
to
that.
get him to back
Conjure
up.
up a
Because 9 times out of 10, only a man can keep another man in check. because men are inherently more dangerous than women. Instead of patriarchy, replace that word with bodyguard. What makes more sense? For you to be my bodyguard or for me to be your bodyguard? Who do you think is more capable of protecting who? From who? If men didn't protect women, who would? Why, men would do whatever they wanted. And isn't your bodyguard responsible for you? Shouldn't you listen to him if he says, for example, don't go here, don't go there, or let's take this route instead of that route because it's safer? Isn't that authority? But he's doing it for you. Would you feel resentment about that authority? That's irrational.
Makes perfect sense. You can't feel resentment for the person that's trying to protect you unless the person that's supposed to be protecting you is the one hurting you at times.
Yeah.
Women today would rather work 7 days a week, 12-hour days to support themselves.
I don't think they would rather do that, but they do it though.
Versus come home to a man that makes them feel worthless.
If you're born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, 28th, you're going to be a leader. You're going to have masculine qualities.
Have you guys seen this? Men are into this now, this magical thinking.
A lot of these people tend to be fighters. A lot of these people tend to be lawyers.
Does anyone here believe in any of that? And if so, can you tell me why?
I'm sick of hearing people who have second...
I don't get it either. You can't just manifest what you want to be. You actually have to work towards it.
and third and fourth homes over here complaining that we don't need the housing, that we're going to mess with the traffic. Guess what? I'm on the verge of being homeless in a couple of months because I can't afford to pay $1,500, $1,700, $1,800 working for a nonprofit. So please, can we do something for the actual low-income people that live in this community? I'm sick of hearing the wealthy come in here and say all of these things when you're not going to Village Green. Half the kids in Village Green right now are knocking on the other complexes' doors because they don't have food in the summertime. So what is the Hyannis Town Council going to do for those people?
Absolutely nothing, ma'am. Actually, maybe we'll start arresting them.
It's frustrating. I'm trying to listen to God. I got my own flesh pulling me here, my own desires, my family, my friends, all these things is distracting me from the truth. And it's difficult to give in. But if you can go through it, you'll come out like gold. If I can go through the fire. They don't want to go through the fire. They want to get the lotto and go to Jamaica and the Bahamas and do their own selfish thing. But he said, if you wait till I exalt you, I give you the desires of your heart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hurry. I don't know where they going, but when they get there, oh, they gonna be sorry. The faster you try to get there, that career, that money, and you gonna figure it out that, man, it was the journey. It was not the destination. You was in a hurry to get there, to come up, to be this, to be that. And when you get there, you're gonna feel discouraged more.
I agree with this gentleman. Like, the pursuit of success, the pursuit of businesses is so much more enjoyable for me. And when those businesses fully are successful or whatever it is, some of that enjoyment goes away. It really does. I love diving into new projects. I love diving into a lot of new things because it's the journey. It's like, oh, the pursuit and the working towards it, the grind. You know, once you get it, it's just like, oh, well, what do I do with it now? Kind of thing. This is why I don't think I can ever retire. Like, I don't think I would ever retire just because I think I'll die if I retired early or just as soon as I retire, probably a few years after. Because men lose that purpose, lose that drive to want to do something. And you don't have that drive anymore. It's kind of hard to enjoy life, at least for someone like me. So
more than you did before you even started to get there. Cause it was the journey, the people that you didn't stop to talk to like me, the people at the gas station. You was in a hurry to get there, but it's the journey, not the destination.
Whew, that was some good chow. Shadows against Sophie. You know, grandmothers participating in gangbangs nowadays. I don't think I've ever even said that ever in my life. But now, yeah, it seems pretty likely for a lot of these women now that once they get to that grandmother age, probably would still be participating in these fun activities. So please, like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.